No.
I'm ready to move with you now.
So
Let's
smart.
go.
Yes. No, Harris, your thoughts?
Well, I tell you, that is such a brilliant idea. We could understand the benefits of protecting our intellectual property, of not having our children manipulated on that platform.
They are just parroting what the money is telling them to. I'm worried, and my information goes a lot deeper than that, because I am aware of the 2017 law that the CCP requires every single private citizen and every single business to share. A little bit about this at the commercial break earlier, Kayleigh, the fact that, frankly, the government acts instead of that supple partnership with the private.
Signal Biden sent on day one, I'm going to ban the Keystone Pipeline. I mean, he squelched private industry. In contrast to the former president, who was working towards energy independence by producing energy in a clean fashion, because who does it cleaner than us, you think?
Right.
Exactly.
What I love about what you were saying is position. And that is the conversation that we're not having as a nation right now. And we want to preach to everybody that we're going to treat this like a Pop-Tart. And we're already a culture, a society in America that's addicted to how fast.
Ideation. That's an example where it's beneficial. And keep in mind as well, who is supporting it and why. So when you have the vice president of the Media Research Center Free Speech making the point you did, saying, isn't education to teach others how to think? Eliminate a lot of current jobs, he says, but it's going to replace with the new ones. And if we fail to account for that transition that we've talked about in other industries, then that's where you have a drop-off.
Yeah, Harris.
That is actually a get together with the whole radiology and cancer finding thing.
I would rather invest in Dr. Nicole Saphier any day over ChatGPT.
There you go. The thing is, we're going to see some pushback now because of the pandemic potentially with kids.
Well, sure. First of all, I mean, out of the ladies, I'm the only one with an adult child on the couch here, and I would fall into some of this polling in the sense that I have supported him. I paid for him through his undergrad. Impetus for them to go out and get jobs and support themselves.
Well, let me just give an in-between perspective, if I can. So 2008, the Great Recession happens. My generation, millennials, were crushed. Now you have the even younger generation dealing with, you know, once in a decade,
Interesting that the poll sort of said that community involvement was down by those individuals, and yet they were committed to advocacy and lifting up others. So it's as if their identity and sense of community and what it actually means, real community, that's what's being. Well, we can't wait to hear more of you. Kevin, thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Wonderful. All of you have a wonderful day. Here's America Reports.